Alright, hello and welcome everyone, it is WonderCat, and we're going to be playing more Mario Tennis Power Tour. The aspect ratio is kind of going to be a little weird on this because I wanted to get rid of those white borders that were in the last time. And I'm not sure if the music's going to overpower me or not. This is a little bit different for me. I went ahead and got a Audio-Technica ATR 2100 microphone. And now we're just gonna kind of continue with this game. Alright, so I'm not sure where we left off. Did we challenge the rank 3? Yeah, we need to win rank 1 then, okay. Alright, let's go ahead and try to win the rank 1 battle here, which would make us the best in junior class, so then we can go ahead and mess around with the senior class people. Sorry if the aspect ratio does look a little weird. I'm doing a few things different here today. So, not only is my audio setup different, I'm also doing a 1080p recording, which in a game this low res, you're probably not going to notice it anyways, but there's going to be an XSplit watermark down below, because I have not purchased a full version of XSplit quite yet. And if that works out, I may even record in my native resolution, which is higher than that. And if you guys don't mind the watermark, we'll run with that for a while until I decide to get the full version of XSplit. If you don't care about the resolution and 720p is enough for you, that's also fine. I'm okay either way. Alright, and another change, like I was talking about earlier, there is an aspect ratio change with this. If you don't like the weird ratio that this is in, let me know and I can just put it back to the 4:3 and you'll just see the white borders again. So that's a trade-off. You guys are going to have to decide if you want or not. And if I sound like I'm coming in and out, it's because this microphone is very based on my position. Unlike with my headset, I'm able to kind of like move around with my headset, but with this, I can't really do that. I have to be very close to the microphone one way or another, so I have to position myself in a way that I'm always going to be close to my microphone. And because of the way that my desk is oriented and how small that it is, I only have so much room to do that. It actually has to be to the left of my keyboard where I usually keep my water bottles, which means that I'm probably not going to be drinking any water anymore while I'm doing recordings, which is fine. I can always do that beforehand. And outside of that, I may not really have a good way of handling recording when I don't have a way of having the microphone to the left of me. I would have to push back my monitor and keyboard very, very far to like the back of my desk, but the problem is they don't go far enough for that. So you guys will probably just have to deal with things the way they are. If I cut in and out too much, let me know and I will try to reposition myself in a way that I can sit to the left. Anyways, that's enough talking about the microphone. I'm going on about the control stat here some more. I've had this guy running ragged all game, haven't really had to pay attention quite yet. This is probably the easiest junior class match that I've had so far. I say as he scores a point on me. I guess I kind of deserved that. Alright, so now we need to get this guy out. And there we go. 2-1. I'm actually not sure how he got a set on me. I really must not have been paying attention. And, ooh, I didn't think he would reach that one. I was not prepared for that. I was prepared for a score there. Oh. Oh, wow, he's making the comebacks. The comebacks are real, guys. I will not be allowing that at all. Alright, so the danger of me getting this close to the net, is twofold. One, he can just smash the ball really hard at me where I don't have the time to react and my character will get hit by the ball, which then causes a big problem. because if I get hit by the ball, then I don't have the ability to return it, and he will score. But he can also pop fly the ball, which is going to make it so that I have to go chase it down. But all this danger, I feel like, at least in the junior class matches, is worth it, and I talked about this once before. I feel like it's worth it because I get to do this, and they're just spending all game running ragged, and I can spend all that time getting advantages. Usually, I don't even have to return the ball properly with, like, the right, like, the proper hand. You use, like, an A button and a B button to hit with different hands and stuff. I usually don't even have to return with the proper hand as long as I respond quickly enough when it's like this. That was probably not the greatest serve in the world, but it still got me up here to the net, so I'm fine with it. I'm not sure what that little taunt is for. If ever you hit a button where you're supposed to return a ball, but you're not supposed to be moving yet, like it's time for them to serve, you'll do this like weird taunt. And I'm still not sure if that serves any practical purpose or if it's just supposed to be annoying. Alright. I think we've pretty much got him here. The next point that we get is game, set, match. And I think that'll be it right there. I'm actually not minding the change in aspect ratio at all. I got used to it pretty fast. Oh, I don't want points in serve. What am I doing? I want them in volley. Alright, the match is over, and Haru wins and moves up to senior. I wonder if the guy that I beat to reach into senior felt this lousy after our match. This means my work in the junior singles is over, but it still bugs me big time. I'll get you back on the senior courts. Watch me go, coach. That was interesting. Let's see what he has to say about that. Alright. I don't actually feel like the senior class matches are that tough. There's no reason why he should want to stay back, but then again, he's not all that great either, so I guess it's probably for the best in his case. But one thing I've learned about sports, video games, you name it, is that when you're getting your ass kicked repeatedly, you usually learn something from it, because it forces you to admit that there has to be a fault in things that you're doing. Now, as to what that fault is, you can debate with yourself all day, and it'll take a while. That is one scary misunderstanding from the instructor there. She did not seem to want any part of us there at all. And I'm just gonna skip through a lot of this text. I already know pretty much what happened. She's just pretty much congratulating us for getting to the senior class and all of this fun jazz. And yeah, this is like kind of an interim stage in this game, and it's really not that difficult. It's not until the last match that you actually have to really worry about what's going on. The very last match in senior class is actually a pain in the ass. But we will come to that bridge. We will cross that bridge when we come to it. Ugh. I am not doing so well with the words right now. Alright. Oh yes, that's right. We cannot do this yet because of the machine training. Alright, so what we need to do is we need to go to machine training and earn ourselves a power shot in order to continue. I forgot all about this. Alright, so the thing is, in the senior class, I never found myself really using or needing to use a power shot for any reason, or found my enemies using power shots, honestly. It wasn't until, again, the very last match that I had to worry about those. Now, I will go ahead and explain what a power shot is for you guys. Effectively, it's a shot that is much harder to return than normal. Alright, so I'm going to need to concentrate a little bit on this bit, because I don't want to fall off. This little mini-game boosts my stats, which is quite helpful. But unfortunately, I don't have a high enough speed stat to utilize this to its fullest and get that full 100%. So we're just going to be going for 30% every time. On my first playthrough, it was 20 that we were going for every time. This time we can pretty easily manage 20. So what we're going to keep doing, because we don't have the ability to actually do any other of these training challenges besides this one right now. There is some funny dialogue on another one that you guys might want to see if you've played the original Mario Tennis involving Harry. And I guess we can do that after this is over with. But for now, we just need to get this power shot sorted so that I can continue and play a match in the senior class. Even then, I think once I do this senior class match and all of this training beforehand, I'll probably show you guys the thing with Harry, and then I think we're sorted for today. I don't want this to be a super long video, because this is actually not the only thing I'm going to record today, surprisingly enough. Because in celebration of my new microphone, I am probably either going to start my Fairy Fencer F review, overview, whatever I'm going to do of it. I haven't fully finished the game. I've only gotten about a quarter of the way through, so it's a little pretentious to call it a review. But I guess you could call it a first impression or overview, whatever you personally prefer to refer to that as. It's just going to be me giving my opinions on the game in a unscripted and kind of raw way. I originally did want to write a script for it, but it got to the point where I was just so lazy in putting all Fairy Fencer F stuff for so long, I realized I didn't want to write a script. And it kind of helped because a person in TeamSpeak with me went ahead and told me that it's probably better that my content isn't scripted anyway, because people can feel, you know, emotion and relatability and the like with that, instead of it seeming like just a cookie cutter, well, here are the facts and you make your own decisions kind of thing. Which, I mean, I guess that's more me anyway. I'm a brutally honest and very blunt person. And I just speak my mind naturally. And sometimes I speak in a very educational light. And I do it without even really meaning to. So it ends up in this situation where I'm kind of naturally suited for that. So hopefully it turns out to be something you guys would enjoy. I don't know if it would be or not. And I know that this bit here is pretty repetitive, but this is the only way that we can get into senior class, and for now I'm just talking to you guys about this Fairy Fencer F stuff almost as filler, because we don't really have a whole lot else going on in the game, except for the fact that I have to dodge those banana peels, but that's kind of self-explanatory, and you guys shouldn't really worry too much about that. I think I get the power shot at 50 though, so we're almost done. Even if it takes 100 to get the power shot, it wouldn't be that long before we get there. Since we're getting almost 25 per tick anyway. That's weird. We didn't actually go up in points that time. I want my power shot, damn it. Oh, that banana got me. But the problem with that... Oh, yes! We got a power shot. Do I want to equip the power shot? Yes! Alright, now, the thing is, I'm probably not gonna use this at all. Alright, this is Clay, who's the protagonist from the original game. I'll finish what I was talking about in a minute, but he's the protagonist from the original game, and his doubles partner, Harry, was the person I was referencing earlier. He is in the Game Boy Color game Mario Tennis. Alright. So, I'm not gonna, like, go through this dialogue super fast, but, yeah, I'm also not gonna read that out loud or anything like that, because you guys don't really need to see that. Let's deal with the stuff with Harry like I promised. You guys can read this on your own time if it's something you're interested in, but I'm not going to spend too much time in the video wasted on this. Just know that Harry and Clay, and then this girl as well, are now coaches for, like, the senior class and the varsity class and all of this stuff, as where before they were players. I went ahead and agreed with her. Told her what she wanted to hear or whatever, but in reality, we all know what happened. Okay. Now that we have a power shot, people should be back here. That's the rank 3. We need to find rank 4. That's rank 2. There is our partner. We don't have the power and technique to make it to the top, huh? Our partner obviously does not believe in us very much. But, folks, what are we gonna do about this? Are we being doubted here? Alright, let's breeze through a little more of this, and I thought maybe we do 2 ranking matches today. Is everybody up for that? It's probably gonna make the video a little too long, but who the hell cares? He asked for it. Alright, so we're gonna get this fat tub of lard out of our way, or he's gonna get the return ace on us. Holy shit. That was entirely my fault for being very cocky, but I should probably start concentrating on backing that up now. Boom, baby! Alright, let's see what else he's got. Not a lot! 30-30. Alright, and now we're starting to hit our stride. No way he's hitting that. The control is real! Alright, no way, we were hitting that. We didn't have time to react. But that's cool, because he's not hitting that either. So we're now at advantage. If you guys don't know how deuce works, it basically goes back and forth until it's a win-by-2 situation. So if you get 1, you end up with advantage, and advantage just protects you from the next shot taking you out and gives you the chance to take them out. Oh shit. So this is a little more effort than I thought it would probably take for this guy, but it's also not that intense. But the 3rd and 2nd ranked players will require some effort, and the 1st ranked player is going to be a really intense match, and I actually may have to do post-commentary on that one, because it requires a lot of concentration. Oh! That's nice. And now we're gonna get to serve here. No service ace for us. I don't put those kind of points in serve, and I'm just gonna keep volleying this guy back and forth. He's not gonna have any way to respond to that at all. Pretty sure he doesn't even have a power shot, so there was no getting out of that situation. Anyways, this guy considers himself the senior sentry, and I guess his whole purpose is to try to take on unranked players who join into senior class and try to ruin them, and that's why he's ranked 4th. He doesn't care about challenging anyone higher up, he just wants to screw everyone over. Wants to see if you have what it takes to be a senior class player. Alright, he's making me pay for that, I won't call it net play, because that's not technically what it is. But yeah, he's making me pay for getting close to the net. Gotta appreciate him. Alright, so now... again. I gotta be careful about when I start going up there. He's gonna take a game off me here. That's fine. Alright. That is a bad situation for him to be in. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is while I'm serving here, I'm gonna run up real close and return it close up so he doesn't have a response. And that sorted him out. If I do have periods of just being really quiet, I apologize. That just means I'm trying to concentrate. And in this game, you're kind of going to need that every so often. Wow, I'm surprised he didn't return that. He should feel sorry for himself. Anyways, a lot of new things are going on with me right now. As far as therapy is concerned and whatnot, or for those who don't know, I talk to a therapist on occasion about being transgender and all that. And therapy has gone really well. I've been green-lighted to be able to start hormones very soon, so that's very good news. And I'll be starting hormone replacement therapy not too long from now. Probably a couple months, though, because I actually have to contact a doctor about that. And that's gonna be kind of finicky, because my grandmother's leg is still injured and she's still recovering, so I don't really have a method of transportation. I am buying a Z-Board 2 Pearl pretty soon, which is gonna allow me to travel short distances. It goes 20 miles per hour and goes 24 miles per charge, which is gonna be kind of a cool thing in its own right, I guess. But at the same time, that's not gonna get me where I need to go in terms of the doctors. I was recommended 4 separate ones, and I haven't even messaged one of them yet because I'm worried about waiting until my grandmother's leg is healthy enough that we can do that. So outside of that, I've not done a whole lot. I need to get my ID renewed so that I can go apply for another job, because it's been a while since I've worked at that Arby's. And YouTube is certainly not going to be paying the bills, at least not anytime soon. In fact, I don't expect it to at all. But if it ever does, that would be pretty freaking sweet, at least for a while. I would never depend on that for survival, though. So all that being said, that's what's going on in my life right now, for anyone who may be curious. I'm not playing a whole lot of S4 League, and for those of you who don't know what it is, if you just came in here just for the Mario Tennis and don't really know anything about me prior to this, S4 League is a game that I play with a lot of my followers on here, and where I met a lot of them. And it's kind of an anime third-person shooter, which is on the dying end of its lifespan for PC. And there's nothing particularly worth trying about it unless that concept sounds really interesting to you. Alright. Oh, shit. I kind of need to focus just a wee bit here, because this person is whooping my ass, and I kind of knew that that would happen if I didn't concentrate. Alright, so we caught her off guard with the offhand serve. I'm going to try that again. My character is actually left-handed, so everything that you see in terms of whether I should hit A or B, granted you don't know which one I'm hitting, it's all reversed normally from the way that I'm doing it. But since I'm a lefty in real life, my character is a lefty, it's just for the sake of convenience for me. No way I was getting that. I can't let her take a game off me here because she's already had another game. So, yeah, we need to take that from her. No way I was getting that. And this is what I was talking about, getting to the net being progressively more dangerous as the game goes on. If you're wondering what that glowing is on my end, that's just telling you that my power shot is ready, and I can use it at any time. Mine is a defensive power shot to save things that I would not normally be able to hit. Kind of like one of those jump saves, only the power shot one would be much better, because it would get stuff I would not be able to reach with a normal dive. So things that seem like quite a bit too far, or just a bit too far rather, for quite a bit too far for normal circumstances and just a bit too far for those jumps, the power shot will save. Hold on, I need to concentrate. Fudge, of course, as soon as I went up and got confident because we kept doing the same thing. She will not let me play close to the net. Damn, they pop everywhere. Yeah, if I'm within that net, she always pops it. So I just need to not be there. Oh, that certainly threw her off. I don't think she thought I'd hit that. I don't think I thought I'd hit that either. Oh, I should have known. I'm gonna lose. Tension is getting real, guys. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen, because this is going to continue to be ugly. I'm going to have to start playing a little more risky here, because I don't feel like I'm going to beat her playing safe. Need to catch her by surprise like that. Fudge. That's not good. I need to get to that 6 point before she can score. Whew. So this is like a deuce, basically, I guess. This is not good. I'm still playing comeback here. I do not have any ability to relax, and I did. Damn! I lost that set, but I thought it was going to be the game, to be honest. We really battled in that set. Which makes me wonder why she's giving me this one so easily. I guess that evens out, though. And I do apologize for the long period of silence. This is exactly why, in anything past this girl here, I'm gonna have to do a separate video where I do post-commentary, because this is only gonna get harder. And this is not something I can do efficiently like this. Wow. Okay, I just straight failed there. So I can't afford to have her take any more games. Yeah, I'm getting my ass handed to me here. Alright, so I'm much more accustomed to having more control than I do right now, by the time that I get to this. So this is definitely not an easy thing. Alright, so we're gonna try this one more time, boys and girls, and we're gonna see how this goes. If this is another loss, we're gonna call it quits for today, because the video will go on way too long otherwise. And this time, I'm gonna try to be talkative, knowing full well that that is not gonna help. Because I don't want this video to start to be a majority of the time I'm just not talking. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and serve this, and ooh, okay, she got a return ace. I'm gonna go ahead and serve, get real close, pressure the hell out of her, play to my element, and not let the fact that she has a high rate of doing that stop me. Because I feel like more often than not, I'm gonna be the one catching her off guard if I play aggressive. Whoa! She returned that? That's incredible! I gotta hand it to her. That was awesome. I did not see that coming at all. Yeah, I am getting utterly destroyed. I don't have the amount of control that I would need to get away with some of the stuff I'm trying to do. But that was nice. She had no idea that was happening. Oh! Outplay. Alright. The return aces are real. I won't lie. Her return aces are murdering me. Ooh. Okay. What the? I hit A like 3 times between me hitting, between that getting hit back at me and it passing me like that. But okay. It's an emulator, I mean, occasional spouts of lag are to be expected, even if it's, you know, an older game. A power shot would have saved me there, so probably would have an early... Wow. But yeah, power shot would have saved me, but the problem is I actually don't want to use power shots, like, at all. I kind of just see them as cheap, and because I can't get that out of my head, I just don't want to use them at all. Even though you're kind of designed to be using them. Ooh. Wow, that was really bad. I've found that with this girl, changing the hands that you're hitting the ball with frequently seems to mess with her head. So we're gonna do that. Oh! Those are some top tier saves. All the credit in the world for that. Oh! We got lucky. Won't lie. We got really lucky right there. Alright. Looks like I've caught my ass up. Alright. Offhand, regular hand, and point. Let's try that again, only with the serve this time. That's not gonna work. Let's try our no. Fuck. That return. Okay. Whew. Wow. She's popping it up there, right when it matters. Next point, and she's got a chance to win. We don't want to do that. We don't want to let her get in that situation. No, the pop! Oh. Oh, well, she took a set off us. I just hate how she pops that over us like that. Alright, let's see. Whoa! Holy return! I really need to stop underestimating this girl's ability to return shit. There we go! That's what I've been waiting on, and then I fuck the easy things up. You see, if I pressure her like that, like, she can pop it if, like, the hit isn't hard enough, but if I'm hitting it like that, she doesn't have time to get, like, a proper hit on it. All she can do is just return it. So if we just pressure really, really aggressively and move around like this, I think we're okay. I've been really paranoid about doing that, but I think we're alright. There we go. I love how that dude's just sitting there in that chair with his, like, spiky ass hair, just turning his head, following the ball. Hello, Judge Dude. Doesn't look too much fun what you're doing up there. Whew. Alright. By the way, is this court made of, like, clay or something? This is such a weird color for a tennis court to be. I guess I should probably talk about things that are not related to tennis, just to keep things as interesting as I possibly can. So, how about everybody in the comments, let me know what you think about the news about the new Deadpool movie. Anybody have any thoughts about that at all? Pretty sure it's that Ryan Reynolds guy who's going to be playing in that. I'm personally a fan of Deadpool as a character. I am not huge on comics in general, but the character idea, like the archetype of Deadpool, is very interesting to me. I find it funny. Anyways, we apparently pulled a comeback win, and I will not try and claim that that was easy. I knew that she was going to be quite a bit more difficult than the people that we've dealt with up until this point. And I'm starting to feel that lack of control, but we do need to max that speed, so I'm going to keep putting stuff into that and keep topping out our volley. Whoa, talk about an overreaction. She really took that loss personally. Alrighty. Alright, let's talk to our smug partner. Alright, there we go. He's done being smug, I guess. Alright, so I'm actually gonna save state this instead of properly saving it. If I can. Whatever. Screw it. I can properly save it, I don't care. Alright, so that's gonna be in suspend. Save. Alright, and we're sorted. Alright, thank you for coming out, everybody. If you made it this far, I really appreciate the time that you've spent. Hopefully this new microphone sounds fantastic on all of your ends. Let me know if there's anything that you think that needs to be adjusted with it. I don't have a filter of any kind, like a pop filter over this. I don't have one of those foam balls to protect it from spit. And I don't have it plugged in through XLR. It's all just the USB connection that comes with the microphone and the included stand. So, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. And I will make sure to do more content on Mario Tennis Power Tour pretty much as often as I can now that I have a decent microphone to do it with. And I hope you all have a wonderful day.